So I made this video again, already, but I never published it. So I'm doing it all over because I didn't like the other video. But this video is called I Am Disabled. Whether you like it or not, I am disabled. So a lot of people, so as y'all know, I have a monthly pass for disabled people, right? Everyone who has a disability could get it. And I'm just mentioning this situation because I've been taking the bus lately, or just in the past few weeks, and I noticed since I didn't have a monthly pass, I would put a quarter and all that, and people would make these ugly faces at me. People would make these faces like, "Oh, you're not disabled. You don't look disabled. You're not disabled." And okay, so like 4 weeks ago, I was taking the bus, and I tapped my car, put 80 cents, and the bus driver was like, "It's $2." And I was like, she was like, I was like, "You have a student card, so it's $2. I will let it go this time." And she was like, and I was like, I was gonna be like, "But it's a motherfucking, the motherfucking machine told me that it's 85 cents. I pushed it, I tapped it, and it said 85 cents. So that's what I put, because that's what it said. That was what I was gonna say." And then I showed it to her. I was like, "Look." And she was like, "Oh, I thought it was a student pass." And then I was like, "What did I say?" I'm like, I was like, "Well, yeah, the machine told me 85 cents, so that's why I put 85 cents. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then, like, that following week, I took another bus, and I tapped it, and I put a quarter. And then she looked at me like, and then she was like, "Oh, okay. I thought it was," she was like, "Oh, I didn't know." I don't know, just, she said something, how do I say this? I guess she wasn't expecting me to have a disability pass. Because, if you look at me from outside, I look like a healthy 20-year-old, right? It sucks because you do get discriminated. And yeah, that's the situation. So imagine, like, all the places that I go to, you're gonna be like, "You don't have a disability," you know what I mean? Because, you don't have to talk about your disability. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to mention my disability, what I have, because I am disabled. And I feel like in the future, I will get more discrimination from bus drivers and from people. Because they're freaking assholes. People are assholes. They discriminate against you. So that being said, I want to move on to... Oh, is a mental illness a disability? Because that's what I have. A mental disorder. And it doesn't matter what you have. If you have a mental disorder, you have a disability. By the law, according to the law, you are disabled. Having a disability doesn't mean much anything. You could do all things, all stuff you want. You could drive, you could go home, you could go to work, you could do anything. But the problem with disability, see, it's considered a disability because, I don't know why. I know why, but you are disabled, and that's why the law protects us. That's why we are considered disabled, because, sometimes we might not be able to go to work. Sometimes we have accidents. Sometimes we can't go to work. Sometimes we can't go to school. Sometimes we can't leave the house. Sometimes we can't make it to work because we have to go to appointments. There's a lot of stuff that happens and the law protects us. And I know a lot of people say that they aren't disabled. It doesn't matter, like, oh, I have a mental disorder, but it does not control me. I am not disabled. No, motherfucker, you are disabled. It doesn't matter what you say, you are disabled. It doesn't matter what you have. Doesn't matter how many mental disorders you have. You could have one and you're still disabled. You know, it just might not affect you that much, but a lot of it, a mental disorder affects a lot of people a lot. And they are diagnosed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or I don't know how many you could be diagnosed with. But a lot of people are diagnosed with so many mental disorders that it's hard. Some people can't work. Some people can't leave the house. Some people can't eat. Some people, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Some people can't drive like me. You know what I mean? I can't drive. And it sucks. I can't do a lot of things. So, I mean, I've been a moment of silence. Sorry. I have a, okay, this is a sign that I should end this video already. Let's pray. Dear God. Oh no. Dear Virgin Guadalupe. I'm just kidding. So, that was awkward. I swear I don't do that in all my videos. Let me just see if I could think of something else before I end this video. Also, I mean, if you have a mental disorder or a disability or whatever you feel you are disabled, I mean, you could apply for SSR, whatever that is, and I think it's called public assistance, public housing. I mean, you could apply for a lot of things. Because that was what my therapist was telling me today. Something like that. So, I've already mentioned this, but I need to mention this in another video. We have privileges too. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if we gotta go to therapy, we don't have to go to work. You know what I mean? Because we have to go to therapy or we have to see the doctor. So you could skip days. You know what I mean? Sometimes we gotta go to therapy once a week, or once a month, or twice a month. I don't know how therapy works. So, and you know what I mean? Like, sometimes your schedule is not. If you have a first shift, then you can't really. You have to miss this. So, because sometimes appointments are early in the morning. Just depends. But yeah, you have privileges with privileges when it comes to having a disability, having a mental disorder. You could have a disability pass for your car. You could for work. You know what I mean? You could. For school, they could help you out if you're stressed, if you have anxiety. For so many things. So, yeah, do you consider yourself disabled if you have a mental disorder? Because I do. I mean, I might look young and healthy, but trust me, I am not that healthy. I have so many issues. Bye.